We are from Group 7. We'll be presenting our presentation with the title is Polity Strategy. I'm welcoming as the first speaker, Devier as the second speaker, Prisma Group as the third speaker, and the last is Lolita Sihotang. Polity Strategy. In sociolinguistic and conversation analysis (CA), polity strategies are speech acts that express concern for others and minimize the threats to self-esteem, in particular social contexts. What exactly is politics? In one sense, all politics can be viewed as the vision for maximally efficient communication as violations in some sense conversational maxims to perform and each other than in the most clear and efficient manner possible to implicate some degree of politics on the part of the speaker. To request another to open a window by saying, "It's warm in here," is to perform the reckless politically because one didn't use the most efficient means possible for performing this act. Open the window. Politics allows people to perform many interpersonally sensitive actions in a non-threatening or less than threatening manner. There are an infinite number of ways in which people can be polite by performing an act in a less than optimal manner, and Brown and Levinson typology of 5 super strategies is an attempt to capture some of these essential differences. Main types of a politics strategy. According to Brown and Levinson's theory, there are 4 main types of political strategies that can sum up the politics behavior of people. They are also generally connected and related to the semantics and syntax of the English language. The usage of these political strategies all depends on how the speaker will act in the face of threats. The 4 main political strategies include positive, negative, bolt-on, record, and off-record. Positive politics. This strategy is often seen in groups of friends or in a situation where people know each other very well or close friends. The positive politeness strategy aims to minimize the distance between the speaker and other people by expressing and showing friendliness and great interest in minimizing VTA to the hearer. People might interchange or mistake is this an ordinary intimate daily language, but it is not. In a positive politeness behavior, there's a hint of exaggeration. In simple words, with a positive politeness strategy, the goal is to make the hearer feel good about themselves or their interests and positions and respect the addresser's positive traits. Examine the following examples. Showing common ground with the others or hearers, using in-group identity markers, offering and promoting, sympathizing, understanding, and being cooperative in conversation, noticing the hearers and attending to them, showing intense interest to the hearers, expressing concern to the ones of the hearers, avoiding starting disagreements by hedging, exaggerating. Here are some examples of strategies and sample conversation lines. Apologizations, sorry about raging you here in New York. Gratitude, and highly appreciate all the efforts you've made. Counterfactual model, would you, could you, or would you, or could you?
I will continue. Negative politeness. According to Brown and Levinson in 1987, negative politeness, on the other hand, is a received action addressed to the addresses. Negative phase. In a negative politeness strategy, the hearers are faced in recognized and encourage in the manner of how the speaker will talk to them. In simple words, the negative politeness strategy presumes that the speaker is to impose on the hearer, and there are a possibility of awareness and embarrassment so the speaker. Here are some of the strategies that are used to show negative politeness. 1. Apologizing, being different to the hearer, being phrase-image, using generalized expression rather than mentioning the person directly. Example, I'm sorry to bother you, but would you mind making coffee? But on record. In infamous but on record strategies are used to straightforwardly address the other person or the hearer to express the speaker needs. It is a direct way of communication without neglecting improvisation. In a but on record strategy in speaker isn't make any effort in mimicking the threat to the hearer face. However, according to Brown and Levision, there are different reasons why the belt on record is used for some various circumstances. Since the speaker can also have different reasons or motives for the VTA with maximum efficiency. With a bold on record strategy, the speaker will most likely embarrass or make the hearer unfathomable due to addressing them directly or through their comments. One example of a bold on record strategy is using infinitive form in phrase like "give me the bottle."
Okay guys, thank you. It's time to me to read a little about our material. Some may use the belt on record strategy for various reasons, such as the following: 1. Out the depressions or urgency. 2. Non-occurrence or threat minimization in certain instances. 3. Offering or offers. 4. Having little to interest in maintaining the face of someone. 4. Conversation where there seems to be the need of excellent efficiency. 5. Doing text. One example of a bold on record strategy in using impressive form in phrases like "give me the bottle." Of the record indirect. The last type of politeness strategy is the off the record indirect strategy. The main goal of this strategy is indirect this to recruit or minimize the pressure on the speaker. As explained by Brown and Levinson, the off the record or off recording strategy used indirect language to remove the possibility of the speaker's imposing. In simple words, if a speaker wants to perform a commit and VTA but does not want any responsibility of doing it, they can do the off-record strategy and leave the judgment and interpretation to the address. Some of the strategy in the indicating of record politeness include is 1. Speaking vaguely. 2. Being ironic or using metaphors. 3. Not addressing the hearer directly. 4. Giving hints. 5. Using contradictions. 6. Asking theoretical questions that don't need to be answered. Example: I'm so tired. A cup of coffee would help. It is common teaching from our parents and at school that impoliteness is accepted by anyone or anywhere and should never be communicated. Be it in the English language or any language, it's a general rules to be polite and that there is a purpose and use of politeness. Thank you.
Okay, I want to continue. Use of politeness is can. The first, build respect and support with other people, improve connection with others, and change and boost self-confidence and self-esteem. Develop communication skills. Polytechnics, theory and academic writing. Even if the polytechnics theory and strategies discussed by Brown and Levison are initially used for speech art. They've also been applied to written discourses and in writing in general, such as in written English academic papers and others written discourse papers. In interpreting polytechnics to writing is perceived as the unique way of how the writers engage and draw their readers to the topic of discourse. They wrote while offering reason to soften the effect of a page threat. Additionally, the most used strategy for writing is the positive polytechnic strategy. And then solidarity and positive polytechnics. Writers widely use positive politeness strategies to emphasize solidarity and common grounds or agreements in their topic. An example is when a writer states their claims and suggestions in a writing paper, incorporating different positive polytechnics strategies. These strategies allow their help them in gaining the approval of the readers. Some strategies used in this kind of writing include: there is claiming that the writer has common views, opinion, and perspective about a particular topic, where writers often use modifiers like adjective to indicate it certainly, showing that the writer and readers are cooperate. And then the last use politeness strategies in your daily life. There are different forms of being polite. A person can commit positive politeness, negative politeness, of record indirect politeness, and even build on record politeness. It only depends on their motives, personal attitude, and reason. If you need help writing about this topic for your English papers, book reviews, and others kind of papers of academic, you can reach out the study by and let us help you with your custom paper. That is my explain. Thank you.